This video production is brought to you by Pack and Away Mobile Storage. We bring the storage unit to your door, pack it at your place, and store it at ours. Pack and Away Storage is a division of Highway Number 1 Self-Storage. We are proud supporters of the Number 2 NLSA Sprint Car and Number 20X Modified.
In the 88, row 3 has the 05 of Donnell DeRoche inside, and Scott Brown in the 15X, the Dodge-powered 15, loops it at the top of turn number 1. And if they bring out a yellow flag in a heat race, you are forced to go to the back. All right, sorry for the dead air there. We were just covering some important issues here. Okay, so Mike Martin's never sat in that car before, and he's leading this race, although we go back to a complete restart. Told you a few weeks back, I heard the rumor mill was churning that Rick Fawcett was thinking about buying and racing a late model next year. Well, that has happened. Rick Fawcett is the proud owner of a late model. He will maybe have it out for the last race of the year. And maybe not, but his super stock is for sale. If you're thinking of racing super stocks, the number 71 car is for sale. 55 car of Mike Martin, second in the points tonight by 1 point after rolling his car here last week right on the front straightaway. We're going back to green for Piston Ring. Three wide in turn number 2. Veert in the 88, Fawcett in the 71, and the 05 of DeRoche had his nose in there. Right now, Mike Martin's out front in the 55 car, and he's looking good. Mike Martin, for years, had pitted between Kevin Penner and Bill Mooney. And we were working on Mike Martin earlier tonight, now that super stock's got a scratch or dent in it, to buy a late model. And he wouldn't have to go far to buy one because Bill's car is for sale. Bill Mooney's number 2 late model for sale. Mike Martin would look good driving that, I'm sure. But right now he's looking good up front in the 55. Mike sponsored by Reimer Everhead Door and King Insurance. 5 to go. The top 4 draw for feature starting spots in the Wazota Amsoil Race of Champions main events later on tonight. The winner of the features tonight in Wazota classes will be able to run the Race of Champions at the Wazota 100 in Huron at the end of the season, Wazota 100 weekend. Mike Martin looking good in that 55 car. The top 4 kind of spread out just about evenly here as they make their way around for the halfway mark. 4 down and 4 to go. Bob Saindon is the guy coming out of turn 4 now in the car number 4 that's a little bit off the pace compared to the rest of those guys, but Paul Veert in the 88 car gets that car off the back straightaway, but gets it back on and maintains the second position. 2 to go, and this is heat number 1 in the Piston Ring Super Stock heat race number 1 tonight. Rick Fawcett in the 71 goes to put a move on the 88 of Veert, but Veert will have none of it. They bunch up again in turn number 4. This time the white flag is in the air. 1 lap to go for race leader Mike Martin. Can he hang on to it in a car that he has never driven before? What a great job he's doing of it. Mike Martin started on the pole, and he's hung on to that 55 car all the way through. Look at the great racing for second, third, and fourth. As they come off at turn 4, your winner, Mike Martin. So heading into tonight, Mike Martin was 1 point behind Donnell DeRoche. Right now, I believe he's 3 ahead of Donnell DeRoche. So second spot. I believe it was Fawcett unofficially second, the 88 of Viert at third. Donnell DeRoche in the 0-5 at fourth. That's the top 4 they'll draw for the Race of Champions. Amsoil main events later on to run the Race of Champions qualifier to run at the Wazota 100 in Huron, South Dakota. Piston Ring is proud to be tonight's sponsor and proud to support community projects throughout Manitoba. Piston Ring, established in 1953. They are the people that get it. They provide service like nobody else. Piston Ring, with 26 locations around Manitoba. Well, we move to heat number 2 in the Superstock division. Here's how they line up. In the Winnipeg Dodge Enterprise Rent-A-Car number 9, it's Walt Morris. To his outside, it's the car number 5. This is Rod Fiddler driving the car number 5, sponsored by Chud's Articat in Gimli. Inside on row number 2, it's the car number 20 out of Blumenort, Manitoba, in the Penner Performance Penner Paint and Body number 20. It's Kevin Penner. To his outside, it's Kevin Gronheid in the 46. Inside row 3, it's George Balkin in the CGOB 68, Balkin and Sons number 14. To his outside, it's the Grainmaster Epic Dealer Solutions number 4 of Tabitha Wasiluk. And on the back, it's the St. Vital Electric entry of Rob Gordon. We are going racing for Piston Ring. Rod Fiddler, the early leader in the Chud's Articat, number 5. Tabitha Wasiluk in the Perfume Paradise, Epic Dealer Solutions, Grainmaster number 4 gets into the wall, and we'll be looking at a replay here to see what happened there. But Tabitha Wasiluk in the Grainmaster number 4 takes a bit of a tough ride into the front straightaway wall. That's the only lady that competes with us in the Superstock class. We had the Lightning Sprints out here a few minutes ago. Amber Balkin, the young lady that drives in that class. Tabitha Wasiluk, another young lady that gets the job done here in the Superstock class, unfortunately into the front straightaway wall. Russ Smith heads over there to make sure she's all right. And takes the window net, I believe. We take that window net down, see if she's okay. Here comes Mrs. Hook. Oh, no. Well, we're going to give that thing a push, and I guess, I don't know who caused that. Oh, there's the replay, and I missed it. Oh, we got a monitor up here now so we can watch replays, so we're going to get ourselves in all kinds of trouble now, telling people what happened, and then if the flagman's call's different, oh, we're going to be in trouble. Okay, so we're checking the replay right now, and I guess we're not. We got cut off on the replays. Oh, here it is. So Tabitha Wasiluk on the inside of the racetrack, with Gronheid on the outside as they come out of turn 4. Gronheid loses the handle just a little. Wasiluk moves towards the wall. And the last contact was made with the 46 car. But boy, I don't know how I'd call that one. I think 46 got the yellow? Huh. Well, I know how I would have called that one. After the fact, it's always easy to make that call, isn't it? Well, Tabitha, they're trying to refire Tabitha's car, but apparently no luck yet. So did we get a lap in, girls? We did get one lap complete? Yep, okay. Well, unfortunately, Tabitha Wasiluk's Perfume Paradise Epic Dealer Solutions Grainmaster number 4 will head up to the pit area. We will restart with 5 cars, and the top 4 will redraw for our Amsoil Race of Champions qualifying feature a little bit later on. Okay, yellow lights are out. We are set to go back to green flag for Piston Ring here tonight. I'd like to welcome all the guests from Piston Ring tonight. Nice to see some of the gang out tonight enjoying themselves. And I know a lot of these drivers use parts that are bought at Piston Ring, and the ball joints, rad caps, all kinds of pieces that are generic everyday parts on passenger cars, and those guys know where to get them, and that's Piston Ring. We're going green. Here we go. Rod Fiddler with the early lead once again. Walt Morris in the 9 car. That is the plum crazy purple Dodge Challenger at second spot. He's sponsored by Enterprise Rent-A-Car, Winnipeg Dodge, and the Point West Auto Park. Kevin Penner gets into the action in the 20 car. Remember, top 4 drivers will draw. Top 4 draw. George Balkin hangs the right side tires. Rod Fiddler hangs on to the number 1 spot. Walt Morris doing a nice job. You know, there's a tire sitting down at the bottom of turns 1 and 2. I think they should repaint that tire. These tires are not very white anymore, particularly the one over in turn 1. If you're in the heat of battle, that could come up and bite you, that one. And those tires are not very forgiving when it comes to race car parts. Once again, George Balkin's 14 pushes, hangs the right side tires off the back straightaway, but a great race up front. A Superior Asphalt Chudge Arctic Cat number 5 on the white flag with Walt Morris in hot pursuit in the plum crazy number 9. Morris has got within a length or 2, but has appeared unable to close the gap and take over the number 1 spot. He takes a run at it now and gets right up close to the 5, but your winner will be Rod Fiddler in the Thirsty Lion Superior Asphalt. Chuds and Gimli number 5. Second goes to the 9 of Walt Morris. Third to the 20 of Kevin Penner in the 4th and final draw spot. Goes to George Balkin in the 14 car. The super stocks cross the scale and can weigh no less than 2,800 pounds. And if they're of legal weight, they're sent to the pits. If they're in question about their weight, they're re-weighed. They take a second look and they get a couple of chances. But the supers can weigh no less than 2,800 pounds, and if they get the wave or the green light comes on, we're good. We're getting ready, and yes, we are lined up over in the staging area, starting on the pole in our one heat